Hello, Midnight Coders, and welcome to another challenge. All right, so a lot of developers reach the point where they know the basics. They understand variables, they understand classes, they understand loops and conditions, they understand user input, but there is that moment when every developer needs to take the next step, turning those concepts into something that somebody else can actually use. So, you're going to take your Java knowledge and create something with buttons, windows, and user interaction. So, not by following a tutorial, not by copying and pasting somebody else's code, but by building something yourself. Because the best way to become a developer is by practicing solving problems. So, make sure you've got that full cup of coffee, and let's dive on in. So this challenge is to build a rock, paper, scissors application using Swing. The game itself is simple. The player chooses rock, paper, scissors, and the computer makes a random choice. The application determines the winner, but the challenge is not about the game itself. The challenge is about learning how an application is structured. So, when we build a command line program, the flow is usually controlled by your code. The program starts, asks for input, the process then takes in the input, and the system continues. Desktop applications work a little bit differently because your application starts, a window pops up, and it waits for user interaction. This can come by either poking a button, clicking clicking something, scrolling, selecting something from a list. It just any kind of action. The list goes on, and your code needs to respond to that. So this is where you start learning event-driven programming, and you're going to have to learn how to create a user interface, how to organize components, how different parts of your application communicate, how to keep the code clean, separating concern. Your project's going to have all sorts of different moving pieces. You're going to have the UI that handles what the user sees, the game logic that handles the actual rules, and the persistence layer that's going to handle the saving of data. So you're going to be practicing with enums, random values, JSON, serialization, deserialization, as well as object-oriented design. So by the end of this challenge, you're going to have something that you built, a real desktop application, something that you can put, that you can open up, something that you can physically touch, play with, something that you can use, put on your GitHub, show off to your family and friends. The goal is to challenge. The goal of this challenge is not to make perfect code, but to challenge yourself. Get yourself out of that rut. Make decisions, solve problems, and learn the process. The full challenge is available on my website. You can track your progress on the left-hand side as you see. Follow the requirements. You can build along as you go. When you finish the project, share your repository. Post it in the comments, or better yet, post it in the Discord and share it there. Anyone that posts the challenge in the Midnight Discord, I will give you one-to-one feedback with you. We will review your code, I'll answer questions, and help you improve yourself. This is a completely free mentorship for anybody willing to put in the work. So as always, guys, don't forget there are bonuses to this challenge. As you see, we're coming up on the screen. Some of these simple bonuses include displaying the wins, losses, and ties. Some of it is to add a match history so that You can have a bit of a history of what was going on. Another one is to add a reset high score button. And another one is to implement shortcuts. So keyboard shortcuts. Maybe a little bit of styling. Who knows? As always, guys, keep your curiosity open, your skills sharp, and that coffee cup full. I'll catch you in the next one. What? Oh, hi. Sorry, you're still here? Okay. All right. I'll do this one too. Okay. All right. So I will write my implementation of this one here, and I will upload it to my Discord as well. I will record it so I can talk through my process, explain why I did what I did, and you can see if you came to the same conclusion. All right, guys. All right, guys. Go fill up that coffee cup and dive in. Okay. You can get the challenge. You can get the challenge.